Hi, I'm Mike Hayden from SEO Perth. Just wanted to talk really quickly about the difference between cheap SEO and normal SEO. Cheap SEO is, the $99 a month kind of deal you might get from some outsourcer in a third world country, possibly, where cost of living is cheaper. But I mean, even from Australia or America, you can get $99 SEO budgets and that kind of stuff. One of the problems with that is for them to be able to do that to scale, they are essentially sending spam to your site, and you don't want that. There is a place for bulk link building tools and all that kind of stuff, but that is many levels removed from your site. So it does help if you've got it several layers deep, but anything like GSA, Magic Submitter, SE Nuke, Xroomer, any of those tools, the blog comment spam or whatever, anything like that. If it's going to your website, sooner or later you're going to end up giving me a call and saying, "Hey Mike, I've done this $99 a month deal. For the last couple of months now my website is completely banned. Can you do a penalty recovery for me?" That's I'm getting requests like that all the time. So that's an area that unfortunately my business is doing quite well in. I'd prefer that people didn't waste all that time and resource on cheap SEO, because quite honestly, for a couple $100 more per month, you're going to get something that's really fantastic. It's safe, it's long term. When Google does its updates, like there's probably going to be one coming in May, maybe sooner. That's only next month from when I'm shooting this video. You want to be able to ride the wave and continue to grow your business and not have to worry about losing rankings. So anything that if it smells like spam, probably comes from a can. Hey, that rhymes. Sorry. So yeah, anything that is cheap, you just want to stay away from. It's worth spending a little bit extra per month to get a firm. It can be SEO Perth. We're happy to work with you. But regardless, if someone quotes you $100 a month, go find someone else. Go talk to Avant8, or talk to the SEO company, or anyone else that you're going to find on the first page of Google for SEO Perth is a good it's a good company to work with. We found. So make sure that you're paying. Make sure that you budget for good SEO. It doesn't necessarily have to be a long-term thing. It depends on the structure that you work out with the SEO company, like whichever company you go with. So say for example, one of the deals that you might want to come to us with is, okay, well, we only want to do 6 months of SEO with you guys, but we want to kind of have access to all those resources, and once we've done that 6 months, then that's kind of it. It's going to be a little bit more expensive over that monthly period, as opposed to something that continues, like some clients, for a couple of years. But that's one option. And you get access to all the articles and to all the posts and all the accounts that were created and videos and all that kind of stuff, all the marketing side of things. So talk to your SEO agency, and if you haven't got an SEO agency, come talk to us. That's also cool. But the main thing that I want to get across is, don't do spam to your money site. Do it at some later stage, but it should never ever point to your money site. Some things, it's worked in the past, but you want to stay away from it. So it's marketing. The paying a decent amount for SEO, basically. The way that I like to think of it is, you would have heard this analogy, I'm sure. If you were to give me $500 and I give you $40,000, that's a decent deal. You know, that's kind of what can happen with SEO. You know, you pay $500 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever, depending on the competition, how fast you want to go. 1,500 maybe if it's really competitive, but you want to move forward and make it as part of your budgeting. You know, if you were to get yellow pages, it's from our internal testing and from anecdotes from friends who have gone down that route and previous clients who've gone down that route. You know, yellow pages, it works. In some industries it works really, really well, but mostly it's the benefit you're going to get from it, not so great. But people, businesses are used to paying more for your yellow pages listings, but now with the internet, most people just jump on Google and go, you know, find a plumber, and you know, if the yellow pages isn't there, then your yellow pages listing doesn't matter. And I'm not trying to pick on yellow pages, just as an example of people expect to pay, you know, $1,000 a month for their listing on yellow pages, and yet they try and get away with paying $100 a month for SEO, and then they wonder why they don't get the results. So, you know, make it part of your budget. It's not going to be, SEO isn't going to help everyone. There's some clients that we've turned away saying, look, the numbers just don't kind of add up, the amount of people searching combined with the amount of money that you would make per number of person coming through. You know, that's part of the analysis that we do, because, you know, obviously we don't want people spending their money hiring us and not getting any financial result out of it. You know, essentially SEO is marketing. You know, you want to be spending the money for it and getting the customers through the door. So that's what I wanted to say about cheap SEO versus normal SEO. So I'll see you in the next video. This is Mike Hayden from SEO Perth. Have a good one.